Hi, this is Kiabe again, and today I'm going to be talking about describing number four on the learning outcomes. Describe the phases of motor development. Um, so, so the first phase that we start with is reflexive movement phase. This is our first stage, obviously. We kind of develop a little bit of a transition into the rudimentary phase a little bit, but before that. This is more of a natural process of development more than kind of learning, applying um, environment, surrounding stuff, because it comes from birth, or it actually starts at utero to 4 months, or 4 months to a year. So we can kind of just say around birth. This is where babies get more stimulus. Central nervous system is make sure the central nervous system is wired properly. We get some kicking movement. Um, we get some primitive reflexes, maybe some, let's see, some different kind of just more crawling and walking reflexes. But some of these reflexes kind of slowly disappear and kind of transition to that, like I said, rudimentary movement phase. Rudimentary movement phase. Um, this is also from birth to a year, and then a year to 2 years. This is where babies kind of start more crawling and walking, reaching objects, grasping objects, kind of seeking more of their environment, getting more exposure to surroundings, feel of the surface, feel of just anything that they see. We go through the three skills: manipulating skill, um, stabilizing skill, and locomotor skill. Kind of how I kind of talked about with stabilizing skill, kind of holding their head up and stuff, um, keeping them afloat, keeping them balanced. And then manipulating skill, like I said, grabbing an object. And then you have your locomoting skill, more crawling, walking, and then kind of developing slowly into running. Um, Definitely need a lot of practice time. There's learning process into it, unlike a reflexive movement phase. And then when you transition to fundamental phase, this is 2, 3 year olds or toddlers, and it goes all the way to 7 years old. But it all depends on different child's developments and environment. This is more still awkward movement, a lot of getting more coordination. Very important for sports skills to develop. This is where I think a lot of parents put their kid into sports so they can get coordination, more motor control learning, motor control, develop more skills into their sport and their daily living. And then specialized movement phase we transition to. This is like 7 to 10, and then going all the way from 14, going into adulthood. This is where more advanced skills of sports come in. You have like crazy athletes, and then like I said, children that grow up that do sports and they get better, they'll learn how to develop even more. And then we see like if they get really good on their skill, motor control, coordination, they'll learn complex behaviors, mastering, being a professional in their sport. Um, as we see like people in NBA, NFL, all these professional sports, MLB, Olympics, all that stuff. So they all kind of have this specialized movement phase. They're all at the top of that phase right there, and that is pretty much it.